tree.
Yeah, dude.
Then you got a hipster camera girl with fucking all the straps and all the different cameras.
Oh, yeah. And she's circling.
Down here. Yep. And
Is that how you did it, Benny?
Yeah, she's got one over her shoulder, one in her hand.
One
there's
on the
a drone.
hip.
Yeah, there's a drone in the air.
and then she's got these in the background. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Up.
Yep.
Look at the shiny toy.
Oh, bro, that was that would have had to be the worst part of my wedding. But
do you think it's the worst part of like a wedding though? Is photos?
Yeah, because everybody, like especially the groom, you do the same fucking shot all the time, right? So it's just smiling or looking away or whatnot. Yeah, and you're standing there for like an hour.
Yeah.
So the more like we wanted it more natural, and they captured that. But yeah, the hour where it was like photo shoot time, it was just like fuck, get me out of here.
Yeah, I thought your wedding photos were quite nice, actually, Ben.
Yeah, we paid a fuckload of money for it, so you'd hope so.
How's
we paid all?
What's that you got?
What's that, lads?
Ooh, all right, go on.
Go on.
He just-
Sniff.
What a beautiful song.
My turn. Oh no, I got to put the lid on. Barely
Give
got
it a
me.
shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're turning into the Black Hobbit.
Oh, yeah.
Just staunch
Mr.
ass.
I'm gonna be as high as a kite by then.
As he just throws his hands up in the air.
Oh, bro, I might have the Hobbit nose. They're not hitting me.
Hobbit.
They're not hitting me bad.
But
me
it's only
see.
getting my left side though that time. The right side's cooked, I think.
It's still
It's
there.
not that bad, is it, Ben?
It's not as bad. It's still.
Yeah. That's what I got.
You still get a reaction from it. Is it because you watered it down?
No, you're supposed to put the water in it.
Jason's big fucking hooter took all the sniff out of it. Thanks, mate. Smelling salts no more.
Yeah, that's just Himalayan.
Yeah.
The good stuff. Yeah, bit of a different start to today's podcast.
Oh, it's mellow, isn't it?
This is mellow, boys.
Yeah.
This is
Bit of Rocket Man.
bit of Rocket
I
Man.
could have a fucking kip, bro.
Why are we playing Rocket Man this afternoon?
We're in the pub getting in some prees.
Yeah, I heard so. I actually got the invite this time.
Yeah.
And doesn't show.
Yeah, it still
Yeah.
doesn't show.
Nah, still
why you don't get
finds
it.
an excuse not to show up.
That's why you don't get an invite, Ben.
Yeah,
He's even got a car now.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that was my UFC excuse. So I'm gonna have to find a new one.
I would have picked him up.
Yeah,
man.
car,
Can't go to
the
the dining
tyre's
room.
flat, bruv. I can't get down there.
Well, in saying that, I was late to work on Saturday, the second day I got my car, because the battery went flat. And I was just like, you're kidding. I was like, no one's going to fucking believe me. So I called up the old boy, and no, he confirmed that I didn't leave any of the headlights on.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Obviously, with the moped, you don't have to think about those things. So that was the first thing that come to my mind. Like, did I turn the lights off? Did I turn the radio off?
Did the guy who buy it give you a new battery?
Sure did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
four new tyres.
Yeah.
Just recently serviced as well. Just didn't service the battery.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looked after me. So I'm on four wheels now. Unfortunately, not a Jimmy, but I think this thing does just the job for me.
You know who's not on four wheels? The Titans. Oh, dude.
How many of them are unicycle, bro?
That was a bad try.
No, that was good. That was good. I
bad
like
trial.
the transition, mate.
I think they're up on blocks, bro.
They're on the treadmill, right?
In Parkwood
Yeah,
somewhere.
they've parked. Oh, I was going to say they parked in Labrador.
No, we don't do that to fucking cars with no doors or windows on it. That's like Mollendina industrial area.
Yeah. Oh
Something.
man, the wheels fell off. I think they've slid into the middle of an intersection with no wheels, and a truck has hit them.
Yeah. Well, they've
It's bad, bro.
they've crashed. Someone stole the crashed car, drove it as far as they could, then burnt it out.
Oh yeah.
Like in a like next to a brothrough in an industrial estate,
You know,
or
I
a
saw-
bottle
Who was
recycling
driving?
plant.
Who do you think's the driver? Des?
Nah, I think.
Nah, I think Brimo, Campbell.
I was going to say Brimo
So
or maybe Brian
Kenny.
Kelly.
Who's in the car? Right?
If we're going
out the window?
looseness,
They're
if we're
all
like-
fighting for the steering wheel.
yeah, if we're going on looseness, I think maybe BK is in the
BK's
driver's
driving.
seat. Yeah.
With no shoes on.
No, bro, no shoes, no seatbelt, no shirt.
And then who's in the passenger seat? Brimo
Yeah, Brimo
on his sports bet.
Yeah.
And then we got who we got- who's in
That's
the back?
probably why they crashed.
Yeah,
Because he goes,
Brimo's-
look at this bet I got
Yeah.
to BK.
Yeah, Brimo's just like, fuck, mate. I reckon fucking Broncos are in for 50 here. He's like, what cunt?
Okay, I've figured out who's in the back. We got Reece Walsh in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Broncos are in the car
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you got Reece Walsh. And
because the Titans are giving them a lift.
pretty much.
Yeah, well, they all drove
Yeah.
for it. They all met up, and then they drove out to Toowoomba together.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
stopped off on the pav on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're at the pav, Paddy Carrigan's got to be in the front, in the back seat as well.
No,
I actually see
he
him
got a
all-
missus now.
Yeah, I did see
Oh,
that.
dude.
So
Off
no,
the
I don't know.
market.
There's no more pav for him, I don't reckon.
Yeah, well, there goes my man crush.
Props to him for I guess locking one down because he could have had free reins for a while. I reckon.
Yeah, I know, it's almost like they cat it, don't they? Like new
It's
age.
not like he used to be. Hey,
Nah, like where's
kinda-
where's a Ben Cousins or something? Come on, loose.
or Paddy
what-
Cousins on crack.
Yeah.
Ben Cousins, isn't that what Benny Barber done?
Yeah,
Yeah, be careful what you wish for. Remember, we had Todd Carney.
hey,
Yeah, oh,
but
yeah.
all he did was piss in his own mouth. So I'll take that. Where's a bit of that? Where's a bit of bubbler action?
He's ever done a bubbler? Was that because the first time I'd ever seen one was Todd Carney's?
My mate's done one. They sent me a fucking video. Of
Was it after or before?
after? That
okay.
Yeah.
But
No, I've never done one. Never seen
Never
one,
seen
in,
one?
in person.
Yeah,
either.
nah.
I haven't seen one in person, but I've got a video of a mate doing one, and I was just like, bro, I don't even fucking have the equipment to do that.
Well, you can't piss that high.
I could, but it's like I'm gonna be like probably doing. It's like that old stretching to suck your own cock thing. Like I'd have to do a bit
yeah.
of stretching, or I'm gonna get a cramp. You
The
know?
old Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson.
Yeah. Like I'm like,
Yeah, no, I'm not pissing in my own mouth anyway.
Does it only count as a bubbler if you actually drink your piss? Because
Well,
or is it-
you would have drank out of a real bubbler.
Yeah.
Because that's what the...
just let it pool on your lips a bit.
Yeah.
you get more. You
Yeah.
get more if you slurp.
Because, yeah, exactly. you let it hit your lips and you suck it in.
Yeah, okay. So it's not. Is it a fake bubbler
'Cause
if
you're
you're
not-
just pissing near your mouth or on your face?
No,
Like-
you just want it to hit that little precipice on the lips there. You just want to just have
Yeah.
the water flickering.
And you got to watch out because your mate might stick a stick in it, you know, and make
Oh,
it
yeah.
spray.
What in your Jap's eye?
Yeah. You know, people used to fuck up the bubblers.
You know what? Put a piece of bark in there.
Yeah.
yeah. You
And
know
then
what?
Always get the best bubbler too.
Yeah.
So like you'd always everyone would run to one bubbler,
Yeah.
and then you go in there to get it, and it's you go, you fucking cunts, and it's like fucking-
You know what would be impressive is if there was it was just streamlining straight into your mouth. Like there's no excess
and no-
spray, there's nothing going anywhere. It looks like it's almost AI, and it's just like a perfect arch, and none of it's getting anywhere.
Yeah, I'd be impressed. But talking about that, the overspray, right? When you go and do a piss in a toilet, when you piss, do you piss in the water, like on the edge of the bowl, the back of the bowl, front of the bowl?
I'm
Like,
at a mate's house.
do you think about it?
I'm a bowler.
It
Yeah?
depends. Like if there's shit on the back seat, I'm going straight for the shit.
Oh, you're pissing the shit off?
Well, not back seat, but
Yeah.
the bowl.
Well, that's
Yeah.
how we know you're a good guy.
Yeah.
But
Piss the shit off.
Yeah, right.
And if it doesn't come off, it's either really strong shit or weak piss.
Or it's loosened up for the next bloke. You've done your
Yeah,
you've done your part.
Yeah.
I think that's where the saying "weak as piss" came from.
Look at that. Not even 10 minutes in and already a bit of shit chat.
Yeah,
Shit
nice.
chat. Oh, I like that. Name of the pod.
Shit,
But you were saying about where you piss, like you know when you ever go to you go use a full toilet, like full men's room, and the troughs are all full, and that someone makes you have to go to the cubicle.
Yeah.
But there's a heap of cubicles. You're like, nah, I got to fucking big dog this. So you're pissing in the deepest spot as hard as you can, like almost passing out. You're like, I've got to show these guys I've got a solid stream. You're like, like trying to get as deep, as loud as a stream as you can. Imagine going in there and you're just like,
a few dribbles.
yeah, it doesn't work, bro.
Bro, if that was me, I'm standing in there, dead silence.
If I,
Oh, really?
I get stage fright. I'm going outside to wait for the actual loo. Or one better, I'm going to the handicap one.
Oh yeah, we know that.
yeah, we've seen you in the handicap, and we've seen handicaps waiting for you to get
Yeah.
out of the handicap. But my actual favourite thing to do, like talking about public toilets. When you go to a piss trough and it's like nobody's pissed in it for a long time and the whole wall is dry.
Yeah.
And I start from one end and I piss as far as I can to the other end and I like go back and forth like a fire hose.
Yeah.
And I try to wet as much of the trough as I can.
Yeah, yeah.
Till you see that bloke standing next to you, he's covered in your piss. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
God, I was the only one.
But I think it was me and Aiden a couple of weeks ago were talking about big dogging guys at the trough.
Yeah.
So like the trough is fucking like full empty, bro. But there's like, or it'll be full and there's a gap, and they'll wait. instead of going in the gap.
Oh, there's
and piss.
dudes waiting,
Yeah,
and you walk in the gap.
And Aiden just goes, yeah, fuck these cunts. And he'll just like walk in. I'm like, yeah, I do that too, bro.
Yeah,
fuck
bro.
them. Like, you're going to stand there to wait to piss because you don't be near some
Bro,
other bloke's cock.
That shit, that's gay. That's like people
What,
who
waiting or big dog?
like waiting, bro.
Yeah.
Because like that's like people who don't make racist jokes are racist, and people who don't fucking get their dick out in front of their mates or strangers are gay.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Well, have you seen my dick? No.
All right. I think that's going to cue us.
Yep.
We better get started on sport.
G'day, mates.
Hey guys. Welcome back to Your Mates Podcast.
All right. Let's get some masculinity back in here. G'day, mates. Welcome back to another episode of Your Mates Podcast. I'm Benny, Manly Tragic, and we are here with your mates, Brad, the Titan, Togo.
Is that good? Yeah.
I like it. And Jason, the Panther, Wheatman. For our audio
Wait,
listeners,
you got to do the eagle noise.
Ooh.
I was hoping that happened. Yeah.
Oh man, I should have gotten something better than that. Maybe just turbo running. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Your Mates Podcast. As always, we are proudly brought to you by the Locals Lager Brouhaha Brewery. The legends up the M1 have got an online store. So again, you hear us talk about it every pod just to stop us promoting it every single podcast. Go ahead and follow it yourselves. Let us know that you've gone and done so. Sales should be through the roof for the boys up there. It's just the matter of actually getting more numbers to them. And everybody that we've recommended these to have nothing but great things to say about it.
Yeah, that's true. I've never heard one person say that they're bad. Not one.
You know what would be cool? Maybe like our next big meetup, we get a mix of, say, 10 beers or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And we just mix them all up. Maybe it's a blindfold test. And we get our mates to try each beer.
Yeah,
and then tell us which the favourite is. Because I'm confident 90% of the people are going to go with
I think these would score high. I think these would score highly.
Yeah, and I think I could pick a brouhaha from the bunch too.
Easy. The best tasting one.
Could you pick mids and heavies?
Yeah, I think I could tell the difference.
Interesting.
But as always, you guys can check them out for yourselves either through their website, brouhahabrewery.com.au. If you're up and around the Sunshine Coast, they've also got a couple of breweries up at Maleny and Balinga. Baringa, sorry. Maleny, Balinga. Baringa, not Balinga. You can go and check them out, obviously, online. While you're at it as well, head over to Instagram, Facebook, give them a follow on there. And you can also just go down to your local bottle-o and ask them, like Coomera Waters Star Liquor has done.
Yeah, the Boathouse Tab.
Boathouse Tavern.
Yep.
Get amongst it, guys. Show the lads some support. And if you mention that you listen to the podcast at Star Liquor Labrador, believe you get the middies for $50, a case of them.
I did get told today, though, they're going up. But no,
because of the
government.
Because of the government,
The alcohol
bro.
tax is putting the price up.
Well, I knew it wouldn't
So
have
it's
anything
not-
to do with brouhaha.
No, it's not just brouhaha.
It's all piss,
alcohol.
all alcohol.
Is that is that because there's that rebate thing coming out Tuesday that Mark Boris was talking about?
No, not the
nothing to
rebate.
do with
No,
that?
that's the home loan rate and shit. That's
just homes.
that's like the Royal Reserve Bank of Australia doing that.
Do you know anything about it?
Not a homeowner.
I don't know enough.
Doesn't
to
really
talk
faze
about
me.
it. Yeah.
Unless my rent goes down, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, boys, we got an action-packed podcast today. We're going to start off with a bit of NRL. Pretty much stay on that the entire time as well. Before we do, did anyone watch the UFC fight night over the weekend, Cannonier versus Rodriguez?
Dude, I did not watch it.
Yeah, there wasn't much promotion for it.
I missed it. Yeah.
I watched the start and then I went shopping and missed the whole fucking main event.
I think we were so high off the 312 card that, I almost forgot about it. So
Yeah.
it wasn't until, Sunday had passed that I actually just checked some highlights. But, we'll get on straight on into the NRL, boys. We did see the trials being played over the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, pre-season challenge.
And we got a full 4-day week of NRL.
Mate, it was fucking glorious,
It
wasn't it?
was back in full swing.
Yeah.
I think starting on Thursday and even having a triple header on a Sunday just hit different.
Even though there was that delay, which was pretty
unheard
hectic.
of. Yeah, especially out of Gosford.
I wonder if they're getting fined for that, for not having a fucking...
Who, the Ambos?
No, the footy teams are supposed to organise it. The clubs are supposed to organise it, and they didn't have a paramedic on.
But didn't they? They did have them, but they had to fuck off.
No, they didn't have... I don't think they had one on site.
Well, let's just say it was a Rabbitohs home game, and Mick would never let that happen at Brookie.
Yeah.
No.
So I reckon it was something to do. Obviously, being a trial game, they probably didn't really expect that. But I guess
was that game at?
Gosford.
Oh, Gosford, yeah. Fuck.
I mean, they'll be waiting for half an hour for an Ambo to get there. That's
Got a
probably
mate
why.
down at Gosford, eh? Remember Trent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trent from Punchy.
Does doughies in the gravel.
Kevo's
Got a big digger. Trent, give me back my fucking purse.
Yeah, got all the birds after me.
Well, speaking of Kev, we had him on the panel.
Dude, I'm already fucking
Fan,
over
not
him,
a
bro.
fan.
Nah, fuck
I
it.
actually thought he was okay.
I was a fan. I
Yeah.
liked it.
I wasn't.
Take away he didn't actually, he didn't necessarily have any bias, but man, I've been to one of his sports lunches before, and he's not as bad of a bloke as Selwyn Cobbo makes him out to be.
No, he said he was a good bloke. Oh no, he
Shit
said it
coach.
was a good
bloke,
coach.
shit coach.
Yeah, we still know a weird guy or something. Weird bloke.
But no, I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
I think he's got great insight, and he actually talks quite well.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it at all.
I think in the in-game stuff, it was a little bit different. Like he was pretty quiet, which again, being the role that he plays is. But when he was given his pre-game stuff, I was all ears. Didn't mind it.
Yeah, better than Kronk. You know what I mean? Kronk is always he's kind of like a he's
nerd.
a matter of fact with everything, if that makes sense.
But that's what
Real
I think
private school
That's
boy.
why I like Kronk, because when they normally have him on, they'll have like Matty Johns coming in for
Yeah,
a couple or like someone to level him out.
Yeah.
But that's why I think
maybe that's what Kev is to Kronk now.
what the joke.
Yeah, well, maybe, or not the joke, but just to simmer it down a bit.
Because it was I think it was him and Mal were talking or something, and he's just like, oh yeah, he's like the poor Melbourne Storm, and he goes, poor Melbourne Storm, most winningest team in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Kevy said that.
Who said poor?
Yes.
Mal said poor Melbourne Storm
yeah.
because they only had their juniors playing pretty much.
Yeah.
And like they got flogged. And then, Kev's like, poor? What do you mean poor Melbourne Storm? Who said that in the last 20 years?
Yeah, nice.
And I was just like, yeah.
See, I'm a
okay.
fan of
See,
that.
that's some good
Call
shit.
it out.
You didn't like that?
Nah, fuck no. Can't stand
No one
him.
talks down on Mal. Speaking of the commentary team, boys, was it Lara Pitt giving the interview to Zach Lomax? No, it wasn't Lara.
No, I don't think it was Lara. Who's the other blonde one? What's her name?
They said her name a million times too.
Yeah.
But Zach Lomax is obviously up giving a pre-game interview, and off Hingawi comes from behind and gives him the old Dak. Old Lomax's Dax.
Yep.
Get your cock out, bruh.
Oh mate, like that reminds me. That's proper school grade
That's
stuff.
school grade
but it was
shit, yeah.
it was done so well. Like we haven't. I can't remember the last time I seen that being done on the footy field, let alone an interview.
Eloise Sawyer.
Eloise, that's it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I haven't. I don't think I've seen someone get Dak for, let's say, 10 years. I think 10 years.
Not a proper Dakin though. Like that was like to the ankles.
Yeah, that was, and he had speedos on too.
But
Yeah.
everyone our age is like, they know. You know, they've learnt from the younger years. You wear fucking tight pants, man.
Yeah, like dacking
The
and
bros can't be trusted.
dacking and sack whacking, bro. I think sack whacking's gone amiss too in the last few years.
Sack whack's not. I guess it's not funny when you're the one being sack whacked, but it's still funny to watch.
But the more people that see it, the less angry you can get. But if it's just me and Brad sitting in a room, I'm just like, oh, he'll probably bash me.
Yeah.
But if it's like 30 people, everyone's like, oh,
Yeah, and I'm like, God,
yeah,
you got me, bro.
you got me good. You're like, oh, fuck.
There was a good sack whacking though. A reel, I think I might have sent it to you guys. It was in rugby union though, and you know at the end of play, say it's a handover or whatever, the guy who's got the ball never wants to give the ball up, And he's
yeah.
holding it up, and he's like around the back and doing all sorts of fucking trickery. And the dude who wanted the ball just goes whack, hits him in the nuts, grabs the ball. Oh, old mate,
did he react and go?
Yeah, he was down.
Old
bro.
mate was in the fetal, on the ground, like.
And the ref didn't know what was going on either. He's just like, come on, hurry up, cunt. He's like,
hurry up, get off the fucking ground.
yeah.
Or even in the Union over in Eden Park, you guys saw the streaker.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of the best streakers we've seen. Bro got wrapped up around his ankles and started bucking his ass back into the security face, bro. So good.
Bro, but that guy does.
Yeah, that seemed planned, dude.
That guy did.
There was two of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, that guy did all that shit. Like, went for the run, got like, all the
Goosies.
way to the doing the big fucking like.
I love the streak of goosies.
But then the other guy's still on the ground, and he's like getting taken off, and he's like, and it's like, bro, you did fuck all,
Yeah,
man.
you
like,
didn't even make it on the field.
Yeah, like, bro, you just got over the railing, bro.
Oh, mate, like we can't talk about streakers without mentioning Uncle who ran at Origin.
The bro.
Yeah, I think
Gordon Tallis's brother.
again, we talk about what makes the greatest streakers. It's going full nude.
Yeah.
You got to be full nude.
Yeah, 100%.
And the smaller the cock, the better.
Yeah.
Like he had a fucking tiny one on him,
And a bald head.
and the glizzy bald head.
and a complete tan with no tan lines.
Yeah,
bro.
dude,
Yeah.
what was up? I was thinking that actually.
I think-
his whole body was the same color.
I think the bro's an exhibitionist. He looks like a potato.
Oh wait, look, and no tan lines, guy.
Look, his ass is the same color as his back, bro.
No
That's
cheeks, bro. There's just a
that-
line. Holy heck.
Oh, he's
That
next
is
to
rare.
that's Sam
Yeah.
Vito with no hair, bro. Wait, let's see if I can.
Dude, how your ass can't be that black if you're not getting naked at the beach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to
bro's out there.
get a front on this
What a
bloke.
legend.
Bro's out the back of his house in Coomera in a
safe-
pretzel.
Turn off safe search. Get the front.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on,
bro's out the back of Coomera fucking
Oh, that's the- that's
doing
the
a pretzel
image, though.
and getting a tan on
Oh
his
yeah,
dog.
he's son on the fourth.
That's the image though. That
that's
shape. Yeah.
That should be a silhouette. You know, they put the NRL
like the,
logo.
like the N-
Like
like
the
NBA.
Jordan one, like the
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
logo, bro.
Yeah. Some great things over the weekend, boys, in terms of some comedy and whatnot. Speaking of which, you guys would have seen the reels we posted over on TikTok.
I did.
Some sensitive oosies, bro.
You mean this? You're talking about the.
I'm talking about the people in the comments section.
Can you play the? This is why they're sensitive, right?
All right, so
Is that
it's the song more than anything,
They're all lining up, ready to come out.
bro. It hits perfect.
It's a very intense time. Look at Dane Gagai's eyes.
Intensity.
My
We just
God.
need something to lighten up the mood. Here we go.
Yeah, look.
Oh, in my way.
Yeah.
You know what, Benny?
Way up high, and they're going like that.
Hey, I'm on your side, right?
Ready? And then even the stepping at the end.
Yeah. I'm on your side, Benny, because a lot of people think that the haka is like an actual war dance, and it's not. It's actually about family and their past and how things came and all that sort of stuff.
There's a lot more to
And
it.
so, like, you know, as mean and as hectic as it fucking looks with the pukanas,
Yep.
and that, bro, that
And
it's
the
actually,
taiahas.
it's
like a
actually
welcoming.
Yeah, it's a welcoming, and it also tells a story of the past.
And like, you know, obviously I've got Maori background, you've got Indigenous background as well. And like, yes, if you're balls deep in the culture and you're fully into it and maybe read it the wrong way, I get it. But lighten up a little bit at the same time too.
Dude.
You know,
I liked it. That's why I was like, you better not delete. When the
way,
comments
bro.
started going against you, I was like, dude, do not delete
There's
this.
no way I can have an unhinged goose this early in the year.
Yeah, this is too. I actually capitalized on it because if you look at the ratio is 50,000 views, almost 10,000 likes on it.
Yep.
And the comments, the highest like comment of somebody going, "Oh, that's disrespectful," was like 200 likes.
Is that it? Yeah.
So the ratio on that whole thing is most people think it's funny and can see the humor of it. Our page is also sports content and comedy.
Yeah.
So, I think, we've just got some sensitive solies out there, bro.
With those huckers and war dancers, though, I know you guys were frothing it. Little lackluster.
You thoughts?
In comparison, like you
You
said,
want to leave this room?
no, Ben said it was the best hooker he's ever seen.
Now that's
I-
offensive.
that I-
That's racist.
That I cannot believe. I do not believe that is the best one you've ever seen. No fucking way in the world. Two things, right?
I know
Go
what you're
on.
thinking. You're thinking about rugby
Fisher Harris
union.
isn't leaving.
no,
it.
I'm just like even the Warriors, the New Zealand one during the.
So you got no feeling from it? Nothing.
I did, but it's not like, oh, holy, like I'll talk about this one, like this will be one I bring up. It's not in that memory
I
bank.
bet you
for
if
me.
Nathan Cleary was leading it, you'd like it.
Well,
I had goosebumps.
the only reason
Start
was
to finish, both sides.
what happened with fucking why do the Maori boys have all the spears and the everyone has one this time? Like I was when they went to go start doing the leg slaps, bro. One of them had a fucking spear or whatever it was
Well,
next
you thought
to
he was
him.
going to spear himself.
Dude, he went to like the arm went and he's like, oh shit, I'm holding this thing. Like I just got to do it one handed. And I was like, I like getting that fucking when they do the big slaps and they're getting all the fucking like the
Yeah,
chest
yeah.
slaps and shit. You get more out of it, I think, than them holding the fucking thing and putting it up.
But it was more personal this time, bro. Like they were actually in there. Like the guys were like I couldn't understand a word they were saying, but apparently they're like talking about where they're from and the families and that where they're from.
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. They were good, but I'm
You
just
were
saying
just looking for more
They're not fucking.
slaps.
They're not the top
Looking
ones
for-
I've seen, and I still feel like one of the was it the GI one where he popped out of the middle. That was still probably
Yeah.
one of the best they've done. Like the birds and shit was cool with the stadium.
Oh, dude.
But the
The
dance
chirping.
overall was like they just look like they're all coming out yelling a bit and then going back
Yeah.
in and then
So Jason wants red handprints all over their chest.
Yeah.
fuck
twice.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Like I
But
want to.
I never really thought of it like that, but,
But
now
it's
that
not
you say
his.
that,
But it's not his culture, and that's why
Yeah.
he doesn't
It
understand
probably
it. And that's why he
wasn't
got no feeling from it, and that's not a dig.
Not
at
what
you.
I. No, it is.
But-
It's 100% a dig.
No,
at
it's
me.
not, because-
I can see the way your eyes are just looking down on me like that. Yeah, look, see.
I'm not digging, bro. I'm
You're
not
fuck-
digging.
yeah, you
I'll
wouldn't-
fucking. Want me to fucking dig? I'll have
Yeah, fucking-
fucking scrape.
Yeah, dig a
No,
hungy, dig a hungy, you cunts.
No, but yeah.
All
come
right,
on.
unhinged.
Anyway, I'm saying
I'll go.
They
Don't-
went
I'll
0 to
fucking-
100 real quick.
Yeah, we'll go to my heritage if you want.
Bro, when they got out there and they like the Indigenous side came, like I already had sort of goosebumps from the Maori boys, and I was like, fuck, how are the Indigenous boys gonna fucking
respond.
top this? And it honestly for me it was the bird whistles
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
back
sick.
in the back, dude. That was like as soon as like I'm fucking getting a little
Giddy
bit
again.
yeah, get a little bit of fucking feeling right now, bro. When they went in the background, I was like,
Did you like the surround sound of it though?
Yeah.
Like because they had the camera in the middle, you could
Yeah.
like fucking hear it.
I was
Yeah.
ducking in my living room, bro. Thought it was a fucking noisy miner.
Yeah, you would have PTSD, bro.
Yeah, waiting for one. So the thing that impressed me that I haven't seen other years was all the women up the back, and all the Maori women were shaking it, doing spirit fingers, and the Indigenous women were doing whatever again something similar in the back, and it was so subtle. But again, you just like you see all the boys out the front, and then just the women out the back, just the little details that. I think that's what hit me more than anything else as well. It's the first time I've seen that.
What's the face paint marking called when they run it down like that?
what the ochre?
Yeah, did you see them getting that done?
No.
Dude, it was like I know it's supposed to be like they're like taking it on like the elder dudes doing it, bro. But he was doing it like different for everyone. So like he'd do one and then he's like do another one. And I can't remember who it was. It was one of the lighter skinned fellas, but I think it was one of who was it?
Josh Curran?
No, it wasn't
Jack
Curran.
White, and he gets the dots across his.
No, no, but he did the first one.
You're not ready for the stripes, brother.
Bro, he did the
the
first
dots.
one and he's just like standing there and then like he's seen the other boys had got like a couple. So he did the first one and he's still standing there like this and he's just like and then he's like does another one real quick and I was like, oh fuck, like it just looked funny because he was like waiting for another one, but
Yeah.
oh mate's like,
Old mate's
fuck yeah,
done.
get the fuck out, bro. Like,
I was thinking like even if you just get like a little bit on there or whatever, and old mate's waiting, and then looks around, sees everybody else's as full face, so
Yeah.
he just starts smearing it himself,
Yeah.
like rubbing it
Yeah.
in.
Well, I had a similar thing when my boy was doing his touch footy, Indigenous touch footy comp. Well, I was the one doing all the paint on everyone.
Oh, nice.
And fucking like some boys I'm just trying to fucking get through them because there's like fucking 40 of them, and I've got the shit, and I'm like doing dots, doing stripes like on their arms, legs, fucking like handprints on the chest and shit like that, man. And I'm like, fuck, like I just wanted to like make it a bit quicker.
Yeah.
So I like start doing a little bit less, and they're like standing there like looking at their mates, looking at me, and I'm like, oh bro, all right.
The first one's got this amazing bloody like perfect artwork.
Kenyon's is mint. Full body work, bro.
The rest just look like they've been fended with some chalk on.
Yeah.
Like just
But Brad's just...
But what I did like, and some people would have got offended by this, I think, but I didn't, because I fully understood it. When like I'd be like, oh mate, you don't have your paint, come over here, and they're like, no, I'm going to wait for my dad to do it. Ooh. And I was like, oh, it means something.
That's cool.
That means something to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good on your brother.
Man,
yeah.
I'm a little bit offended, but
Well,
Dad comes over, he's full white. G'day, mate. He's like, what cunt?
Yeah, it's Jason. Yeah,
Speaking of the All Stars game itself, boys, it was an intense game. Went down to the last minute as well. Jesse Arthur's coming out player of the match and well deserved.
Hot boy.
What? Yeah. Man, he just gets hotter every off season. More tattoos,
Dude,
more mo,
The frosted tips, bro.
bigger
Like,
pipes.
Yeah.
Like Jesus.
I don't know if you guys ever had streaks or frosted tips
Oh,
back
yeah.
in the day. Did you ever do the old rubber glove thing on your head? They put that rubber thing on and pull your hair through to do the streaks
No,
properly.
I never did that.
Dude, it's the fucking worst. I never looked as good as that. Believe it or not.
And I don't even think he tries either.
Dude,
No, his
Jesse Arthur
is
just
probably
doesn't.
from going to the beach, bro, and having his hair out the back. He probably didn't even fucking pay to get it done, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just look like a flop living in the country with streaks.
I think he completely deserved it though.
Yeah.
It was the Preston medal that he got. Yeah.
Yeah, Campbell
Yeah.
had it, yeah. As a winger, bro, I don't think he's the first to get it, I think.
Yeah.
As a
Wingers
winger.
don't usually get them.
in the Indigenous games.
But I tell you what, if the Indigenous side had won, I reckon old fucking NATO would have had it.
Brent
NATO,
Hayden.
yeah.
Oh,
He
dude.
was-
If he scored that try
Going
at
off.
the end in the
Yeah.
corner instead of getting fucking barged out, I
Yeah.
reckon he would have. Well, he was
Yeah.
winger too, wasn't he? Was he 5?
Centre.
Or was he playing centre?
Did you know he's actually related to Malcolm Naden? Do you remember him? He was like wanted for murder and shit.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he
yeah,
hid
yeah.
out in the bush for a
Yeah,
long
for
time.
ages, yeah. Yeah, I did
They-
actually
they
hear
found,
that.
Yeah, he's like his uncle or something.
Brent Naden as well is just one of those players who's always on the fringe of a big game. Like he can fly under the radar for so long, but he's one of the, like when he's on his best games, as we saw on the weekend, he can be one of the best centers in the game.
Yeah,
In
he's
my
kind
opinion.
he's kind of got that gay guy thing about him.
Did you think was
Dane gay guy.
gay guy? You gay guy.
That's how you say it.
Why does everyone call him Gags then? Not gays.
No, they call him Gags. Yeah. Yeah, he's got that gay guy. Notice how there's no gap. There's no gap, right? It's gay guy.
But
Just
remember
like Kieran
Remember in
Foran.
2020 he got on the bags the night before the grand final. Didn't realize he was going to have to play.
Nades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, he's ex-Penrith boy.
yeah. He came through with all the guys that have been winning the comps and that. So he was thereabouts. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he came through at St Mary's maybe.
He's a weapon, bro.
Yeah.
He's like it's almost like he's got that country strong about him. You know what I mean? Like, cause
There's something
he's
about
not
him.
like massive.
But
Massive, you know what I mean?
He
But-
can barge some like he
Yeah.
give a good stiff arm, bro. Good fucking don't argue.
It's like Sean Lane from the Eels.
Yeah.
as well. Just tall,
he wants
lanky,
to,
and
yeah.
like it just seems so strong.
But he's that chase down though. Dude, he wasn't even in shot, bro, when they started.
Yeah.
Like the winger on the closest to the camera was like already running out, and you're like, "Oh, this dude's fucked. He's already
Yeah,
gone,
he's
bro."
gone. Yeah.
And then Naden just comes in out of nowhere, bro. Like
So
arms
good, dude.
swinging, dude. Like
I was off my seat, dude. I was
Yeah,
jumping.
I was cheering
I'm like,
too.
get him, get him.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought we were in for sure, and I'm going Chahoo.
Because who was that? Hiroti. I think it was
no.
Hiroti that he caught.
Tackled,
dude.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's a young
got this-
cunt. Yeah, he's got the legs for sure.
See, I was watching it in bed with the wife as well,
Yeah.
and I'm going, fuck! Oh, look at this, look at that! And then she goes, can you shut up? I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like the last 5 minutes, I'm like, go.
Yeah. Okay, Whitey. No. Wait, is she?
No, she's not Indigenous. No,
Yeah.
she's Captain James Cook.
Captain Jason Cook. Yeah.
It sparked. Obviously we're treading on eggshells as it is with the racism stuff over on TikTok,
Of course.
But I thought, is not having a white All-Stars team reverse racism?
I think
Like, what would you call them first?
All Stars. That's what
they were called. That's what they were called.
Just All-Stars.
That's what they did in the first one.
World,
Do you not remember
World
that?
All-Stars. Yeah.
Remember, it was white and gold star. White and gold was the jersey.
But now, I guess you being a white Australian, how do you feel about the All-Stars
feel
being
left
stamped out?
Nah, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, I'll back the Aussies all the time, so I'll get behind the Indigenous boys all the time. But I think, like, especially with like how many Kiwis are over here and how many young Indigenous guys and girls want to get into the game, I think showing this culture off like this really fucking G's up more than it would with a white All Stars team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because what's the percentage? Like 60% Polynesian now for players.
That's what I wanted to say. So here's my approach for next year. You have the Maori All-Stars, the Indigenous All-Stars, the All-Stars, and then you have a Polynesian All-Stars team.
Well,
Samoa, Tonga, Fiji.
I reckon Tonga versus Samoa, bro, just because it's a rivalry.
Or you have that on the same weekend.
Have that as another one.
I would love to see a team full of Polynesian All-Stars.
Nah, but like, Tonga and Samoa, bro, they've fucking hated each other for hundreds of years, bro. Like they've got like coastal rivalry, like
and then their
across
next door
oceans
neighbours
and
up
shit.
at fucking Yatla.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
No, but yeah, I know what you mean.
There's like an ancestral rivalry with those two. So
yeah. Like there's definitely room for another rep game on that weekend. But
why don't they? What's the? Well, they should bring the fucking Anzac Day game back too.
Yeah, I miss that. But then again, there's so many rep games at the end of each year anyway, where if your World Cups or your Pacific Championships and all those things are getting in there.
Well,
I guess you got to have like a rotation thing of.
I think that does Samoa come in next year or next time the Pacific Cup's on? Because they played in England this year. Do they come back and someone else goes out?
I'm not sure. And then even the Anzacs, because they play what day is Anzac Day?
25th of April.
So that's like right in week 4 or 5. You're going to take all your players out of there and then put them back in for 10 games, and then they all get taken back out.
No, but then you got fucking Origin straight away too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think having an Anzac test, yes, in the realm of things, it would be amazing. But I think realistically, clubs will suffer.
But they could make that a bye week though. Like they have the bye weeks for Origin. They have like 3 games on or whatever.
Yeah.
They could make the Anzac weekend a bye week.
Thoughts on the Polynesian All-Stars team versus
Bro, I love
All-Stars?
as I was walking out, I love that idea.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think they should bring like if they bring the All-Stars back and then a poly team, man, fuck,
Well, then
that'd be a red hot weekend.
I think then you could have championships and stuff. You have multiple games on.
Well, with only 4 teams,
just winner plays winner.
Yeah, exactly.
Of each game.
You have 3 games.
But I mean, do
3.
you think fucking if they have it as a preseason comp, do you think any of those fucking teams are going easy on each other before a season starts?
No way.
It's not what you want for a season.
Well, that's what I noticed.
That's what I want as a fan.
Yeah, and I noticed the
for one
difference
game
between
instead of your whole team.
Oh, dude,
You don't think Tino's going to fucking go in and run amok for who's he out of? Is he New Zealand or Samoa?
No, he's not New Zealand. I don't.
Oh, he's not. He played he repped for Australia, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he could play Origin.
Oh, so he's in the All-Star team?
Yeah, he's on the white boy team, bro.
I don't like that. for the Indigenous boys, I mean.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know, but I don't know. What do you? I don't know. I thought the one thing I didn't like though, I fucking hate that the game's fucking quarters, man.
Well, sorry, just last bit on that. Did you guys not notice the intensity between the All-Stars game and the Trials games? So you could say that. Look, you don't want a preseason.
You're playing
intensity,
for something, though.
But that game on Saturday night was 10 times better than all the other trial games.
Did you see Kalen Ponga with his fucking shoulder charge?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, Adam O'Brien would have been shitting his jocks, cunt.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you motherfucker. And he's like, dutzed himself out over the sideline.
Saved it, though. It was good.
Saved it, but like, bro, you should not be fucking running in with a shoulder in your head that close to someone else.
But
bro.
is that like, is that what it means to him?
He got G'd up on Lana, bro.
Well, he hasn't played an All Stars game since 2020.
Yeah.
Oh, hasn't he?
And he was copping a lot from not initially putting his name down, or
that's right.
last-
He had,
I think it was because of head knocks though. Was why. Remember, he was like borderline fucking medical retirement or whatever.
That's true. Yeah.
So, but yeah, he fucking looked great though.
I mean, speaking of the trials, boys, week 2 in a bit of a nutshell. Any teams stand out to you guys specifically, or any takeaways that you guys got from the week?
Fuck them Broncos looking fit. Damn.
You know what sucked, bro, is that the Titans pretty much named a starting 13 other than 3 players. Broncos were baby Broncs.
Yeah.
Well, Ben Hunt played, didn't he?
No.
He started.
No, he didn't play.
No. They had.
I seen him on the screen though. He was there watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
and-
like doing these ones in the.
yeah.
He's such a he just looks like dad. Like
Yeah,
back there.
it's like yeah, cool. You played
watching
for
his
you
kids.
played for the Clydesdales, mate. Nobody fucking cares.
But one of the most concerning things was that the Titans had leaked a lot of those points early as well with that 10 on the field.
Yeah.
Obviously missing Tino. Who else were you missing?
JC, BK.
BK played. He fucking took. Oh no, he didn't. He played.
Semi played.
Oh,
Jojo Fafita
that's
played.
what I was
So-
gonna say. That's how much they fucking hate each other at the moment, bro. Did you see him take fucking Kinney's head off, bro?
Oh, the All Stars.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Teammate versus teammate.
Yeah, he's fucking mates with Brimmer. He's like, oh, you want to take the fullback, do you? Fucking hard to play fucking fullback with no neck, bro.
No, there was nothing in that. You could see it.
Bro, he had on
Fuck
10
all
on
in it.
snapping him though. He wanted to fall. He wanted to hit him.
No suspensions come out of that week. That game?
Nah, I don't think so. I think it was all sweet.
I think you leave it too.
When after we watched the pre-game haka and the war cry or war dance from the Indigenous, I thought, fuck, somebody's getting a season-ending injury here.
Yeah, and what did Ben say?
Oh, I can't remember.
I hope it's Nathan Cleary.
Yeah, that's right. And he
What
probably
a cheeky cunt, eh?
He probably did. He's a fucking weak game.
Oh, that was probably after a bottle of red. That does that to me. You notice I only get lippy in like a Saturday or a Sunday night around the footy time.
Yeah.
Because do
Do you think
I'm
Red,
swimming in Pinot Noir.
I love it.
do you think Red brings it out in you more than beer?
Like
cheekiness?
the confidence, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even cheekiness, it's just
Confident, yeah.
Well, I
Cockiness.
switched from beer to Reds last night.
Hey.
Yeah, and me and Jason were playing Fortnite with our mate McGregor. Fuck, man. After like 3 glasses of red, I was fucking lit. Like the beers, like I was sailing with the beers, like felt fine. And as soon as I switched to the Reds, I was like, I was just talking way too much shit.
the boys just mute you on the headset.
He was muted for a bit and we're just like, fuck, it's probably for the best day. And he's like, I got it working. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Back to the trial matches, boys. Penrith, anything you want to touch on with that?
We didn't play.
Oh, yeah.
Not this week.
We didn't want to play
You're lucky.
We didn't want to play the Melbourne Storm reserve side, so we didn't join.
Yeah, that was a bit underwhelming.
I think
Storm and Warriors.
I think Canberra were very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Really underwhelming.
I had a little bit more expectations for them this year.
Rabbitohs, I think, like they didn't have their team, so it was like it was kind of like I'll tell you what, at the beginning, because it was versus Manly, at the beginning of the game, it actually felt like fucking Wayne had sprinkled some fucking magic dust on that team, and the young guys were going hard, and it felt really good. And there was like 10 minutes in, Manly went in, and then that was the end.
That was
pretty
the end of
much.
it.
Dude, do you remember?
Started laking them.
I know it was early, but do you remember the fucking Dolphins Cows game? Fucking 50?
Yeah.
50-8. That was actually ridiculous. But
Dolphins looked good.
seeing all these big scores, I wanted to ask you boys, as we know with our formula for preseason challenge into regular season.
We do have a formula.
So Sharks, they're currently coming first in the preseason challenge.
Nice.
They scored 40. Paras coming fifth. They scored 44. Dolphins are third. They scored 50. Warriors scored 36. They're second. That's worrisome. Manly are seventh with 34. Broncos are fourth with
Sitting
50.
pretty.
20 for Dogs and 26 for the Dargans. Who do you think is going the worst out of these teams in the regular season?
Dude.
My money's on the
that's-
Sharks.
Do you think Sharks?
If they're going to play Nico Hines at 7, then yes.
Parra,
I don't know.
Bro, Parra coming 5th with 44-18. That's
Yeah, I think with that Sharks team, Nico was actually the shining light in that fucking team.
he actually
during
went
that game.
all right.
Yeah,
He had less kicking meters than Braden Trindle.
Did you see? Yeah,
Yeah,
but did you
but-
see his leg was all iced up after the game too, though?
The things he was doing, the passes he was making, like choosing when to run. When
But he
to
does
pass.
this against
He's-
teams that are either under strength
Normally,
or, he's too good to play New South Wales Cup and stuff. But I don't know, against the top teams, he struggles.
Well, this is my thing, right? Because I've.
Well,
it's
did he take Will
when I
Kennedy's
watch
spot?
when I watch the Sharks play, I'm like all eyes on Nico because if he's playing well, then they
They'll go
perform
well.
well. He's like on another level than from last year. I thought that.
Delian?
That was my. No, we're not hearing that. We're not hearing that.
we
first.
can't.
We're not going down that road. I don't
Didn't
know.
hear it here
I'll-
first.
No, we didn't hear nothing first here. But I think if he can continue that form, if he can stay healthy, I think they'll do well. But yeah, nah.
Well,
I can't see them doing worse out of that lot.
Yeah, obviously I watched the Rabbitohs game. I watched most of the footy over the weekend. Obviously Dragons putting a good number on the Roosters. The Roosters were relatively strengthed as well. I thought on paper. Not many excuses there, but at the same time as well, Dragons had a lot to show out for as well, with a lot of hype over the off season.
They were basically full strength.
Dude, how's Cookie
Right.
going in the beach sprinter?
Hey.
Yeah,
Scooting,
First
bro.
try.
He's scooting too.
he had AFB from the Sharks as well in his debut for the
Yeah.
Sharks going over. But my team, Manly Seagulls, I thought played unreal for. Other than the Paseka injury, obviously
Was he injured?
He did his AC joint, so he's going to miss the first part of the season,
Shit.
and he did it in a trials game, man. So
Count Paseka.
But
Not a big
they
fan of
have
that.
that young guy.
Matt Lodge.
No, he's not. He's not young.
Dude, have you seen his hairline? He's got to be at least 20.
Can't remember his name. It's like kind of like Tola, something Tola.
yeah, okay.
But front rower, bro, he'll
do the job.
fill the gap. Yeah, 100%, man.
It's a big gap to fill too. Paseka, big.
Yeah, well,
108 kilos.
He's a big
fucking-
cunt. He's young and he's fit. I think he'll do really well.
Yeah, well, Other than that, we listed a semi-strength team. I'd say
Yeah, it was mid, yeah.
mid team. And the thing that stood out for me is that I think we completed most of our sets. We might have only given up the ball 3 or 4 times, but the defensive effort from the boys as well on the line. We only leaked 3 tries in the last 10 minutes, I think it was. Other than that, it was almost a stellar performance from the defensive side. So
my Manly shining light from that game was Lehigh Hopewadi.
Yeah,
my
I mean,
God,
he's
Man.
such a good
if
player.
he plays like that all year.
And the thing is,
But I know he was in fullback, right? I think he was playing
he's
fullback.
playing fully, yeah.
Like that's his spot. Obviously, that's his best spot. But he do they play him in the centres?
Yeah, or the wing. I think he
Yeah.
takes Jason Saab's spot. It's a good problem for us to have.
Oh, I don't know if he does take Jason Saab's spot after seeing fucking Nev fucking that tall.
Formolo.
No,
whatever.
Whittam or something like that. Hold on, I'll get his
He
name.
scored a couple of tries.
He scored
right?
2 tries. He scored the first 2 tries.
Yeah, he's
man.
a big unit.
Over 2 meters tall.
Yeah.
Like he's basically
Jason Saab
a
without
Jason
speed.
Saab without speed,
But can do
catch,
and
tackle,
can tackle and
He's
can
just-
chase hunts.
Dude, his defensive nous was fucking outstanding.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
and paired with Kohler.
Yep.
and
I think it's Farmol.
Farlow.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I gotta fucking get that.
Well, again, it was the first time I'd seen him play the centre he was kicking too, and I thought his reads and his intensity. He had a bit of a chip on his shoulder, and we obviously got Ruben Garrick there and Tolu Kola as it is, but I think those spots, those back 5 spots, are quite interchangeable, and obviously with a bit of injury luck, I guess, in some of those guys that they're pushing for a starting spot.
yeah.
But yeah, I was pretty proud of the boys. Good signs for me. Obviously, if I had just seen them only attack and score points and let in a lot more, I would have been a lot more concerned. But yeah, considering we're missing the big dogs and all of our attacking weapons, still put a few points on, and the defensive side of things, very happy.
Nav Willett was his name. The winger, the tall winger. Amazing. And then,
I like him.
And Clayton Fa'olalo. Faulalo, maybe?
Yeah, Faulalo, it looks like.
Yeah. But both of those guys impressed the fuck out of me. And I know you were talking pretty highly about Faulalo.
Yeah.
Before the game started, I think it was.
Yep.
You right, mate?
Well, yeah.
But I thought you were just talking shit. Dude, turns out he's
like
a
me.
fucking great player.
Yeah. No, it was promising signs.
On par with like Lehigh and like Kohler and like all those guys, you know what I mean, that are coming through, and all those backs.
And he just looks like a centre.
Yeah.
He looks like a first grade centre.
And he kicks.
Yeah.
So is he taking Garrick's spot?
Well, we also got Tekiaho.
I think.
Bro,
He can kick.
At the very start of that game, he took someone's heads off. And I was like, check his wrists. Check his wrists. What's he got
good.
written?
Yeah,
on his
Fault
wrists?
some guy.
Yeah.
He looked really good. But yeah, other than a couple of, I guess, loose tackles or whatnot. But the intensity, again, it's all about effort and intensity for us at Manly, I think.
Takiaho's, he's like JWH, you know what I mean? He's like Jared Hargraves. It's like he's just going out there trying to murder somebody.
Yeah.
What?
10 on the run.
Nothing. Yep. It's just the way you said his name, God.
Jared Warrior Hargraves?
Yeah, you're just trying to do it so good and you fucked it.
Just trying to talk fast, bro.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
So I could see you getting bored over there watching reels on your phone and shit.
Fucking
no,
hey.
I didn't mean to open that.
Anyway, boys, we're going to move on to our season preview. We've decided to mix it up a little bit because we're going to be extremely biased if we do our own teams. Jason's decided on who's going to do what team.
No, we said we'd pick each other's.
Well, anyway, I'll start because we're already talking about it. Manly is my team, Benny's team, actually, and I get to talk about them. After what I saw on yesterday, it was yesterday? Saturday, and they're missing... Fucking hell, Jason.
Sorry.
My
favourite player.
And they were missing some of their greats. You know, they're missing Tommy Turbo, they're missing Chaz. Dude, I think this is possibly Chaz's last year. He probably won't play rep, I'm thinking. And he's going to pour it all into Manly Sea Eagles. I would not be surprised if they finish top 4. My pre-season predictions for them before I watched that game were finishing like 9th or 10th. But watching that, like how red hot they were, I know they were
the depth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the depth, and they are a team that seems to get injured a lot as well. But watching that with all those young guys, how solid they can actually be.
Yeah,
I am rating them very highly. Like Brooksy wasn't even playing.
They
had a full on makeshift fucking spine.
Yeah.
Do you feel like with Manly the last couple of years, it's been if Turbo's out, they're fucked?
Yeah, it's not like that.
You don't have that. I don't have that vibe either.
Not at all.
Not anymore.
I'm thinking, bro. After watching that on the weekend, I'm thinking fucking put Turbo in the centers.
Yeah, and you reckon your pre-season prediction, you think this might be Chez's last year?
Yeah.
Do you think it could be his last rep year, or he doesn't play rep this year to prolong his Manly career?
I think he's finished with rep
to get more out of Manly.
And he's like, especially
because they do have a team they could win a comp with.
Yeah, 100%. And if they, what is it, 8 rounds before Origin, something like that.
I think
if they're doing really well in those 8 rounds, I think he says fuck Origin.
If they're humming,
if they're really humming, I think he'll want to be there and make sure they get those wins through.
But they got fucking Munster and Dearden there. Can fill in. Ben Hunt can still fill in.
Hunt will still play.
Halves are not a problem for the Maroons.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
Yeah, so
I feel like I should say thank you.
Well, you said something nice about
You know
my
what I
team.
mean? Yeah. It feels weird hearing the nice things getting thrown at the Manly boys.
But yeah, that's my take on Manly, bro.
Love it.
I think
Yeah,
they're
nice.
they're humming. I think everybody's fit except for Paseka's thing. But like I was saying earlier, they got that young guy who played really well in the trials. I can't remember his name. But yeah, and also that Cam Cham
Cam Chum Tong?
Gordy.
Tong.
Yeah, Gordon Ken
Yeah,
Chum Tong.
Gordon. Yeah, to
He reminds me
replace
of Trace.
to replace
Is
to replace Lawton, bro.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
problem.
he
No
was there
problem.
last year. He did the job.
I think he did last year, didn't
Yeah.
he? Didn't
Yeah,
he replace
he was
Lawton
it.
when he got...
And Lawton was moving into the mids and
Yeah.
you know, second rows.
So-
Because he played 13 for a little bit too, didn't he? When
Gord-
Jake
I don't
was
think
off?
Gordy. No,
Lawton.
Lawton,
Didn't
yeah.
he play 13 for a bit?
Yeah, Lawton got used as more of a utility,
Yeah.
whereas Gordy and
So yeah, I'm thinking Manly are humming. They're ready to roll.
Okay, so where's your
possible
prediction?
premiership?
Where's your prediction?
Top four,
Yeah.
and rolling into the finals. Depends who they're up against. Obviously, I think Melbourne, Panthers, and maybe Broncos are going to be up there with them.
It's a good pick.
And it'll all come down to injuries. I think at the end, but they have the depth to cover that.
You go next, Jess.
All right. So,
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, started on a positive.
we'll it's going to be a roller coaster this season prediction for our teams anyway. So we'll come up from a high, have a bit of a dip, and we'll finish high again with Ben.
Oh, what's the dip? What's the start? What's the letter it starts with?
T, mate. T.
T4.
Yeah, they're tits.
Tino.
Mate, I come in, I was so excited. I was like, fuck yeah, got heaps to talk about. It's going to be great. Can't wait to see how these boys go in the trials.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it and I'm just like, holy fuck. I was like, why didn't we just do our own fucking teams? It's just shit. I was like,
You don't want to talk about no, but
I got a lot of time for the Titans, right? Because I've been watching them since they came in. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, this will be so fun. Like, I was so excited. Like, yeah, I know they had like a near full strength squad or whatever, but fuck, mate, what they dished up on the weekend was fucking horrendous against a B grade Broncos side.
Yep.
But I'm going to fucking double down like I did last year, and I'm going to fucking back them in to sneak
They are?
into the 8. Yeah. It's them because two always drop out and 2 go up.
Yeah.
So I'm tossing up between Titans, Tigers, and Dragons.
Dolphins?
Nah, Dolphins, I think, bottom 2,
Oh, true.
unfortunately.
Broncos, I think, are going to move up.
They looked good.
Ah, Broncos
They
too,
look
for
so good.
fuck's sake. Ben,
Dolphins
stop ruining my theory.
Dolphins did look good though.
Dolphins, yeah, they look really sharp, and they didn't even have...
They didn't have Katoa. They didn't have Kenny Bromwich.
Sean O'Sullivan
They
played
didn't
unreal.
have
SOS,
Hammer. They didn't
Someone
have a lot
help
of
me.
good. They didn't have a lot of good players.
Again, I feel like
who's
people-
the,
I
who's the
feel-
guy we fell in love with last year and he done his ACL? The replacement fullback. Trey Fuller.
Trey Fuller.
Yeah, fuck. And that sucks. I haven't got him for the whole year, bro. So.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know.
so
Their
what you think?
fullback, their fullback was good.
Benny, you walked out. He was very down, but he's doubling
I'm
down.
doubling
he
down.
Thinks he thinks the Titans. But
Nah,
what's
this
going to bring
is-
him? But what's going to bring him back?
Who's gonna be
Have
the
you got
X factor this year?
What's the secret sauce? Have you got
Okay,
it?
so the secret sauce is like you can't fuck. There's many ways to fuck a cat, right?
I only know a few ways, but yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Well, you've got the one, the
Few
only,
scratches.
the one, the fucking the precipice of this whole fucking situation all relies on the mad scientist, and he's done a lot more with a lot less. And everyone's like, oh, well, he doesn't have the fucking halves. It's like, mate, he fucking did some great things with the doggies when they had worse halves than what they got now, especially with this bullshit conundrum they've got with Kinney, Brimo, Foz, and Campbell.
Carter Gordon.
You can
and
probably
Carter
put
Gordon as well.
Yeah, and you can probably put Chris
Young.
Randall and Verrills into that as well.
Yeah, well,
Throw
I'm moving.
Tom Weaver in the
I'm
mix.
moving.
Yeah,
I'm
Tom
moving.
Weaver. De Groot.
Dude,
Oh
I
my
felt
God.
so bad about Tom Weaver yesterday. He looked like he was giving his absolute
dude.
gutful, like,
I
and
think
just
so too.
getting fucking nowhere. Like, you could see it meant something to him, and he
But
was just getting nowhere, bro. I felt bad. For
He
him.
was, dude. You could you.
Like, he was getting
you're
he was
100%
getting
right.
frustrated. Like, it was
Yeah.
pissing him off that they couldn't do what he wanted to do.
I don't. I'd like to see the stats. I don't reckon he missed more than 3 tackles because
Dude, I think
effort.
I think Broncos when it was like fucking 50 minutes in or something, they'd missed 3 tackles.
yeah.
And I think Titans have missed like fucking 19
Yeah,
or something.
but Tom Weaver, I don't think like he
It
was
was- yeah, something crazy.
defensively very sound. and made a few really good tackles, try-saving tackles as well.
Like I said, though, I'm actually going to double down. I think Des...
back him into the 8.
If Des...
I love that.
If Des is the mad scientist like he fucking is, he's in second-year syndrome. Is it second year?
Third.
Okay. So we'll
Second full year, though, because he took over.
He didn't even take over. This is his second year, isn't it?
Um,
Because he took over when Holbrook got kicked out, and they had the filling coach, and then Des came in after.
Oh yeah,
that.
they had Jimmy. Yeah, you're right, 100%. Yeah. So this is
Second year
No,
syndrome.
your team better than you.
Yeah, all good, mate. Not all of us have so much time on our hands, but anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just polishing me 4 premiership in a row rings at home. Acting like I won them.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if you actually have premiership like fake ones.
Some Timu ones.
I would. 100% would.
We got to get him some. Pod at least.
He'd wear them every pod.
And he sits on the
like
pod.
this. He sit like this all
Yeah. Always pondering.
Yeah, just at you boys. Just like you say something, I just like.
He takes them off when he says something,
But
especially when he talks about the Titans.
but I'm backing them in. It's either going to be 8th or 9th. It's going to be like a Raiders situation. They're going to have a game not go their way and they don't get in, or they get in.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Like
they need.
It's going to
to
start bad. I think it's going to start very bad.
I don't.
And they're going
you
to
guys
pull
have not
it.
a
They're going
bad
to pull
draw.
it together.
You just have not a bad draw to start.
Okay.
So you got the first 2 points, first round.
Oh yeah, we've got to buy. Yeah.
So take
Off to a
those.
great
When you
Take-
said a good start, I thought you meant like the first 6 rounds. So
No,
just
first 6.
the first round.
First 6. I don't think you have that many tough teams from memory. I can't remember. I had to look at it the other day.
But you know what that means? It means a hard. It means a hard end to
finish.
It means
season.
they're going to lose
But,
all 6 of them.
we seem to pull it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like through the season, it's
Well, you
just
tend-
a Titans thing.
Yeah, but I know Des ain't gonna let that shit ride what he saw on the weekend. So
Yeah, and I'd like to put a few cunts on blast from Facebook on the Titans fans page calling Des has been. If I find where you live, motherfuckers.
Look at his record.
it's honestly probably the best coach you've had.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, I don't know. Cartwright was pretty good. He
had
just
a good
wasn't. He
record.
wasn't allowed to do what he wanted to do. Yeah,
That's the fucking problem.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's my final. I'm back in
Nice.
Titans.
Neil
for
Henry was good too, actually.
8th or 9th.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. Cheers.
It's going to be a game decider, end of the season game decider, whether they make the 8 or they don't.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much on par with you as well.
I'll double down. I'm fucking
Yeah.
fuck it. If I don't, next year they're fucking in me black book. They're gone forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys. I got the Penrith Panthers. I had a little bit of a spiel as well, so I wrote this down. I'll read it.
comfy,
I'll
Brad.
read it first.
I need to do a piss.
So the Penrith Panthers obviously going for an incredible 5th straight premiership, unheard of, unseen in the modern game. They've lost obviously the key players in Jerome Luai and James Fisher-Harris. But the big thing for me is that they've actually kept their spine in Mitch Kenny, Nathan Cleary, Dylan Edwards, and Isaiah Yeo. Obviously, adding the newcomer Blaze Talangi to the number 6 jersey, I think he'll do just fine at Penrith. If anything, he's a more explosive and a young player who complements like Luai's game. So for me, like I think Blaze Talangi, no, he's not better than Luai, but he's probably willing to take a few more risks.
But I
in-
think he has that more of an X factor.
Exactly.
Than Luai. Yeah.
So I think there'll be more that actually comes from him consistently. He might bomb a few, but he'll probably make up for the ratio of things that he sets up or scores himself.
Does he give you a Reece Walsh vibe? Like Reece Walsh will make fucking 5
a good-
errors, but
good comparison.
he'll score 6 fucking bullshit tries or 5 or set up
sets
5
them
in the
up.
same game.
But I
you know?
don't think he'll have those errors at Penrith. Like everybody
That's-
gets better at Penrith.
Yeah.
Well, his defense
Right.
is the only thing I'm worried about.
Well, I think we've seen what guys look like in good systems. Jonah Pezzett at the Storm, Sean O'Sullivan at the Penrith Panthers. I think Blaze Talangi is really going to flourish in that 6 jersey if all systems are go,
Yep.
and that they show what they have in the past. Obviously, adding Isaiah Papali'i as well adds depth to their stacked young pack of edge back rowers. So they've obviously got a lot of young guys there at the moment that have played a lot of game time last year. But I think IPAP just adds to their experience and is only going to encourage all those
I think
back rows anyway.
I think we'll see that IPAP is Blazer's bodyguard.
Yeah.
As well.
Do you
I
think,
we'll see that.
are you backing him into back row of the year form, Dally back row of the year
Who,
form?
IPAP?
Yeah.
Nah.
He was at Para.
I don't
before
think
he went
so.
to the Tigers.
Yeah, I know he was. And Tigers are dog shit, obviously. But
and he didn't look.
Let's get that little boot in there, right?
Last week
no,
again,
I don't think so.
Last week in the trial games, IPAP didn't necessarily look outstanding or like he didn't stand out. So, but I think that once again he keeps those back rowers on their game, which is only going to push them to do more and lift when it
Put it
comes
this
to game
way,
time.
I don't think he's going to outshine Liam Martin.
Well, Liam Martin injury prone though, so it's a good little stand-in.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously my prediction for them, I expect them to go deep into the finals, another top 4 finish, and yeah, I'm going to go as far as to say that it ends there. I don't think they're going to win the premiership only because I feel like.
What do you think?
I feel like there's going to be some reffing calls or some bunker calls that don't go their way to because again pushing 5 people.
So maybe they finish 3rd or 4th and lose first.
I think
first,
in the deep into the finals. So
deep.
Yeah, maybe semis.
Do you think it's? I got a feeling we're running back 2024. I think it's Melbourne Panthers again.
I think Melbourne's going to be there.
Oh, if Melbourne's not there, it's a fucking failure.
I feel like it's a Melbourne Manly.
Fuck. I'm not going to say Sharks.
We're going back to 08.
When you first,
Love it. Yeah.
when you
40
picked
nil,
that book
baby.
up.
38 nil. Let's get it. That's our season previews. Obviously, we'll touch a little bit more on that throughout the season. I guess before we get on to a couple of viral loads, we'll do the commentary next week, only because we talked about that last week anyway, and we're running short on time.
Oh, yeah.
But Paul Kent started out. He introduced his podcast to the rugby league fan base, and everybody had a lot to say about it.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Do you? Well, surely that. I'm starting to think it wasn't legit because I searched it up before we went live, and I couldn't find his actual podcast anywhere.
It's no.
So it's a soft launch?
No, they haven't. Yeah, they haven't. They've only done the Instagram.
Yep.
And they've done one photo of him in his studio on his Instagram, and they haven't they've done the logo and everything, but they haven't put anything up yet.
All right, here we go.
Now,
devil's advocate with this one. Do you think the whole scandalous fight, everything was all a ploy to launch his own podcast?
Nah, I listened to a recording.
It's a great marketing scheme. It's taking a page out of the book of Kanye West.
Yeah, I don't think he's that clever. But I listened to a clip. So I had an audio clip, and he goes, "Well, you got these blokes who will just do things for clout, do things for clickbait, blah blah blah." He's like, 2 minutes before that video, they'd asked me for a photo. Hey Kenty, and then well, you've all seen what happened, and I'm just like, fuck, is that AI or is that legit? Like,
I think that was how it went.
Yeah,
and it usually is. That's how I asked Buzz.
But it's like, dude, you got to fucking understand. Like, if you're gonna fucking bite when someone says some shit to you, but I don't know.
We're talking about the tree incident.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Good on it. Like I said, like to you, Bennett, this when we started this, when cunts were calling you unhinged goose and all that, I was like, bro, you just got to fucking steer into it.
I mean, when I wasn't sleeping at night.
Yeah, literally. Like we had to come in and pat your head and shit. Like it was crazy. But you've got to steer into it. And him putting the fucking tree on a football.
Yeah, I like it,
dude. He's literally steering into it like he got steered into by that bloke.
It looks like the tree too.
Like
it could be a silhouette of the exact tree.
Oh, it's just missing Kenty's face plant into it.
Paperback. I don't know. Zoom in on the logo, bro. I
think it's an oak tree. But yeah, I think do you think that if he comes out quite strong, takes just owns the whole thing and gets on the front foot with it all, do you think the podcast could go well?
I think it will.
I don't think he'll talk about that at all. It'll just be like.
I feel like that's the wrong thing to do.
I reckon he will. He's not going to put it in the logo and not bring it up at the start, like his first episode. There's no way.
I just like oak trees.
What's his game? Is he like it's just a different guest everybody, or is he like Mark Rapp and he's just going to be ranting to himself?
Well, I think he's. I don't know. I think he's going to do like redemption arc, bro.
I think people will want to get on with him.
This is me, the Renaissance man. I'm making a comeback, and I'm fucking.
Think about all the retired players who would love to just get in the spotlight again.
Imagine,
you know what I mean?
but also imagine all the retired players that he's talked shit about that would
Yeah.
love to throw him into that fucking tree
Yeah,
again.
who jump on and are just like, let's go for 2 hours. Let's fucking go.
you
Let's
remember-
fucking talk it out, cunt.
You remember when he had that thing with Penrith when we were too cocky and then
yeah.
they started shaking hands when they'd score tries and shit? And then he's
Yeah.
like, see, arrogance, mate. They just want to shake hands to score tries. It's like, they can't win with you, bro. No wonder you got fucking thrown into a tree, cunt.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd love to see it. But again,
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to put it out there for Paul Kent. If you are struggling for guests,
Yeah, we'll
you
come
need
on.
3 blokes.
Yeah.
We'll rip you a new one.
what? Oh,
Hey, what?
Not like that.
Nah, but-
I'm a big fan.
yeah. Would you give it a listen?
No, I don't. I only. Dude,
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I'll be on. Would you give it a listen?
I'll go on it, but I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean my episode? Yeah, I'll listen to
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Skip straight to my part. Boys, I've got a couple of rival loads for you before we head off.
Go to that first one. I like that face already.
Did
Look
you
at it.
haven't seen it? Bro, he speaks Italian. It's so
Dude.
good.
This is
Connor?
my era, bro. Yeah. Oh yes.
Conor McGregor is hyped for BKFC's Italy debut.
Questo è puro. Questo è vero. Questo è bare knuckle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What a time to be alive. What a time for combat sport. And what a time for the entire world who was watching to see the greatness that is Firenze, Italia.
Let's go.
Stand here today on the land of warriors, of gladiators. Thank you, God, where men stepped into the arena to test themselves in the purest form of combat. No gloves, no gimmicks, just sheer will and determination.
I love
Now,
it.
centuries on, that same spirit is reborn. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, the world's fastest growing fighting organization, comes to Italy for the first time ever on April 26th.
Let's go.
Dude, I'm fucking hyped.
Yeah, me too.
Are you hyped?
Yeah, I'm hyped.
Hey,
I want to get a fucking bag of creatine and get amongst it.
We got McGregor speaking Italian before GDA 6.
Oh, dude, that just got me jacked up. I'm fucking, and that's on
And
the same
Hayes-
weekend as the fights, bro.
Hayes is on that card.
Do we
too.
make a weekend of it?
Yeah, Hayes
Gonna have to. Actually,
Yeah.
I might be busy that weekend.
Hayes has been training hard too.
I think my
But he-
tyres might be flat.
Bro, well, there's a good. Your house is closest to the convention centre,
That's
and there's a
right,
good
bro.
chance for staying here, mate.
I got to drive past your house anyway to get there. So.
I've got another one
I got
for you,
bro,
boys.
got you.
The baseball commentary team. It's safe to say he had a bit of a rough night.
We can't turn the we can't turn the clock back. I know it's after midnight. We can't turn the clock back and turn it back into the mid 80s. We can't turn the we can't turn the clock back. I know it's after midnight. We can't turn-
Of course, the batter is black, holding the bat just like that.
Oh, mate. It's after midnight.
Black batter, black bat,
Probably black cock.
black cock. Yeah.
Boys, I don't know if you guys seen this, but AEW Wrestling here in Australia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Edge is was the headline in the card.
Did you see him in Brisbane?
Yep.
Is that what this is?
Fuck, he's looking old.
This is the crowd.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Loves it. Come on.
Fuck.
Aussie
I've got
crowd,
goosebumps,
mate.
dude.
Did you see his video of him walking through the streets in Brisbane?
No,
he's
I
like,
didn't.
I'm in Brisbane, Australia, city centre. I'm like, what? I was like, dude, I fucking know where you are. That's not the city centre. And then he's like looking over.
No,
and
that was Chris Jericho, bro.
Oh, was it Chris Jericho?
That was Y2J.
bro, and he's doing it over the bridge, and it's like all the train track the crossover, and I'm just like, bro, this guy's fucking trying to make this
Where
place
was
look
he?
like fucking.
Roma Street.
No, it was like one of those little fucking hood ass bridge crossovers. Where
He's
they're
like, I'm in the heart of Brisbane, and
Yeah,
like
dude.
it looks like I'm in the slums of Brisbane or something
Yeah.
like that. And it's like, bro, you're not in the heart of Brisbane. You're at the train station.
yeah, like chill
You're at
out,
Logan
man.
Lee.
Yeah, fuck, that's right.
I got two more for you boys. I'm not sure if you guys seen this, but
I've seen this.
Jimmy Shuckets. Incredible stain on his in his white golden. Is it Golden State now?
I thought you were going to say incredible stain on his career, but it's on his pants.
Bro,
But yeah, having the
there's literally no unexplaining that.
No, well, he leaned into it. I don't know if you saw.
So he did shit.
Yeah, he did shit, and he said, "From now on, call me Jimmy Peanut Butler."
Oh, come on, bro.
there was actually, I think it was Charles Barkley who shat himself on a court.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, and he faked an injury to go off on a
That was
wheelchair.
him. Yeah, that was him, Paul Pierce. Yeah,
Oh, so good.
I worked with a guy that shit himself at work,
yeah.
and then every day after that, bro, he was now known as Pooh Bear.
Oh, I like that.
So this is at the meatworks too. So when we're on the line, we're just like Pooh Bear. And be like, shut the fuck up, cunts.
I got one more for you boys. Now, this is a celebration from.
What have we got? Darts?
Is this darts?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it looks
I was
like
watching darts today, actually.
I think it was too quick. You guys missed it.
No, what was it?
And he's going for the 20.
Vintage low.
Boom.
One,
Wants them all.
Oh, he's already got two in
20,
there.
20.
Oh,
Watch him. Ready? The pocket.
What's he doing?
The pocket.
The nipple. He's got the nipple out. And wait, did he hit the other 20?
yeah,
Yeah, he got all three 20s.
Oh, I love that.
So he had a little pocket down. What would you call that? Like a chest pocket?
shirt pocket, bro.
Shirt pocket on his chest. Yeah, and it's got a little. Like, it's like those.
Velcro.
It reminds me of the
nice.
Adidas pants. They had the buttons down the side.
Yeah.
And you just rip them off.
No,
Bro, I want to go to one of
And then
these
he
darts
starts
events.
flicking.
Eh?
Oh,
Yeah,
it looks
me too.
insane.
Have you seen it with the board, but then it's got the half dart board as the whole
Yeah.
fucking stage,
Yeah.
bro?
You know what I'm thinking about this guy? I bet he's got a full body tan like that streaker, dude.
Oh,
That's an exhibitionist if I've ever seen
and
one.
you know, and
He's
you know,
got those
you know what
nipples
else he's
out.
got? He's got a fucking ashtray next to his couch in his house.
And
it's
he's
full.
probably got a bracelet that has an ashtray on it.
No, you know those silver ones you go out the outdoor smoking
Yeah,
area?
yeah,
His is
yeah.
full. It's
Yeah.
a full tube of butts, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you know the bin your butts things?
Yeah.
It's like a little canister with, and it's like an ashtray, but you can put your butts inside it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's got like 10 of those, and they're just full. You know what I mean?
Alrighty, boys. I got one more viral load for us before we send it off. This is one of my favourites now. This is a fan at, I think it looks like Belmore, but it's a Knights fan. Having a go at the time, Penrith Panthers Stephen Crichton. So,
Reckon you're gonna kick it? I know he's gonna kick it.
this is from the sideline.
Don't miss it. You're live up 50. Take a bet. Got a side bet.
We all know he's going to kick it.
Hey?
We all know he's going to kick
Nah,
it.
he's gonna miss it for sure, eh?
Whether he misses it or not, that's his deal.
Dude, I'm pretty sure this is the game where Mitch Barnett
Take your time.
elbowed that bloke.
Don't rush. Don't miss it. They're counting on you.
I love this.
You gonna do the two-step or three into it?
Nice. Nice.
Hook it. Hook it. Hook it. Hook it.
Oh, he's fucked it. He's fucked it.
So when they,
it was
when
the
they
two
smile
or the
back,
three step into it. That was it for me.
when they smile back, that's when you know it's good.
Yeah.
What was that other one? Was that the
Yeah.
para one where he's like,
He's going
to the left?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna miss it. To
No,
the
it wasn't.
left.
No, it was Adam Dewey.
Oh,
I think.
Dewey, that's it, yeah.
And he's got.
No, you've placed it too far to the right.
It's gonna go right now. It's gonna go right. And he missed it too, eh?
No, he got
he
it.
gets it because he listened to the
he listened
guy.
to old mate, and then as soon as he turns around, he looks at him, and he's like, "Fuck off!" Like,
Yeah.
come.
Never doubted it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys, that's going to wrap us up for this week's sports episode. Thank you all for listening. Later, bolt.
Bye.
There, right. What? What else you want from me?
Daddy.